Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome to Barely Brave, another roguelike deck builder, because I'm on a bit of a kick with those right now. I'm also on incremental kick as well. I don't know why, but we're going with both of them, but we're going with Barely Brave for now. Don't worry, I have a plan for the next video. But either way, we have difficulties. We have a rookie difficulty and then not in the demo difficulties. I'm guessing it's going to be like rookie, normal, hard, etc, etc, etc. So we're going to go with that. We have the default deck, and we need to win a tournament with the previous deck to unlock some of these, and then we have the full version as well. So we start with a Sweetheart, heal 1 HP. Ooh, nice. I don't know what that's going to do, but I have a feeling it's a one-time use heal. But we'll never know. It might be just a continuous thing. View the deck. Let's see what we actually have. We deal damage equal to the amount of energy spent in combo. Hopefully we'll learn what combo is for. We can do stab damage, slash damage, and bash damage. We don't have a block, I don't think. And we do not have a block. Intriguing. A lot of games like this will have a shield or something like that. We have a cinematic as well. Well, they're setting up the atmosphere for it, which is kind of like creepy Toy Story. What's happening? Who are you? Welcome, little one, to my humble tournament. I'm Boris, the one in charge around here. Tournament? Let me go. I just want to get back to the shelf before the store opens. Of course, little one. But you see, my store spots on the shelf must be earned. What's your name? Toby, sir, but please let me go. If I'm not on the shelf before the store opens, a kid won't buy me. Kids, huh? Look, Toby. Enter my tournament, fight, win. You might even have to pluck out a few eyes yourself. But if you're victorious, the shelf will be yours. But no, please let me go. I just want to go to a loving home with a child. Sure you do. Just like many others here, but they've been waiting for that chance far longer. It wouldn't be fair for you, a newcomer, to take their spot, would it? No, sir. See, you're catching on. Besides, I think little Muffin would be sad if you did. Now then, are you ready, Toby? It's your turn. Go. Yeah, we're gonna do the tutorial. Because every single game like this has the most random rules. I don't care. It is just always going to be like, well, we're doing shields differently this time. This guy here is Muffin, your first opponent tonight. Concept is simple. Bring his HP down to 0 and you win. Okay. In this tournament, we don't use claws, we use cards. Here's your crap to get started. Each shows an energy cost and a damage value. Do what you want is to pack as much damage as possible with energy you have available. Now click on a card to add it to the combo, click on it again, and you can change your... Oh, if you change your mind. Okay, we can actually add and remove stuff. We don't have the spell, unfortunately. So it looks like we just want to do as much damage as possible. So we're going to, of course, going to take the slashes. See the total damage your combo will deal. If you have energy left, you can pick more cards to include in your combo. Press play when you're ready. So that is 4 damage per, this is 4 damage per, and this is also 4 damage per. So if we take those out, do we actually get a bonus for playing adjacent cards with circle bands? That one is you gain 2 buttons when you fill this dial by playing adjacent cards with star bands. And then Paper Sword, I don't know what the square ones do yet. So do we want to do 1.5 damage? Or do we want to get more boutons? I think... that leaves us a 3. Yeah, I think the swords might not be the best picks. I think it might be 4, 6, 2. And then we just can't use these yet. Is that... Yeah. Or we can do 2 swords, 2 nails. But then we don't get any benefits other than that. It's making me decide between getting buttons and not getting buttons. I don't appreciate it. So I think in terms of this, we just go for the slashy slash. And we'll go with the... We'll keep the red dot ones, I think. I don't know if we lose our hand. Forgot to mention, after every combo, your opponent strikes back. They'll hit harder as you progress. Check their damage here so you know if you can take it. Okay. You need to say if your HP drops to 0, you'll be out of combat and down an eye. But don't worry. I know you've got this. Okay, that's fine. We didn't get another yellow. What do these do? Combo includes adjacent cards of the same brand. Those brands turn on. When you stack 3 brands of the same color, you'll earn a bonus. Red circles multiply your total damage. Blue help you block damage. Oh. Triangles give you energy, and yellow stars give you buttons. You drag cards in your hand to reorder them. This helps you activate their brands or trigger other effects. Don't worry if you leave some brand rewards unfinished, they carry over to the next round. Okay, that's nice. Would have liked knowing that the first time. So he's going to do 1 damage to us, but I think we just kill him on this round anyway. Toby, get over here. You're amazing. We knew you had it into you. Sir, I don't want to fight. But you wouldn't want to disappoint the audience, would you? Come on, give me your hand. And the winner of the first combat tonight is Toby. Yay. Oh, we got some buttons from Muffin. We didn't get any extras because we didn't get enough yellows for it. You know, Toby, I'm not sure you can win the next combat with just those cards you have. Well, you'll need some help, so after every fight, you'll get a reward. Choose wisely. Go, pick something and stop by my brother's shop. He'll give you a hand, too. Add 1 brand of your choice to any card in your deck, up to 3 per card. Regain 1 lost HP. I think we're going to go for the marking counter. And we're going to go... Since we want to get buttons, I'm going to get everything just button boost. Although damage boost would be nice, too. Let's go with... Let's get Rusty Nails. They seem to be one that's going to be... Oh, can we actually add it to multiples? No, we can only add it to 1. Darn. Confirm. And we have the buttons. Name's Grimble. Big Boris said you'd be shuffling in sooner or later. I stock everything that keeps a plushie breathing, patches, weapons, skills, candies, and for the right price. I'll even tinker your cards till they squeak. And that's going to be our stats. Buttons is going to be currency. I can already tell you that. These beauties are patches. Their whole job is to crank up the damage you deal. Very important. Carry over our 100 patches for every playstyle, but I've handpicked these 3 starters for you. You get your entire deck to be sure to... Okay, they fit the plan. Hover over a patch to read the blueprint, but as many of your buttons as allow. Okay. That's for slash, that's for bash, and that is stab. We're probably going to be going stab because they're cheap. So maybe we do the stab multiplier? This grid is your inventory, home to the patches you know. Drag a patch to move it, and right-click while dragging to rotate it. Need more room? Buy up to 16 slots for a price. Well, we're gonna put you in here. Oh, can we actually... Do we use that? We have a candy slot. I don't know how we use the candy. Is the thing. And rub against Veto. I mean, this is fine. I'm just curious as to when we can actually use that. Veto deals 1 damage for every 10 energy spent in your combo. Oh. Patches activate only when their condition is met, like playing the right type of weapon in your combo. And always tell a weapon's type right here. Yeah, it's going to show it in the top. We have magic, we have energy, we have the bash symbol. We don't actually have the slash symbol in this opening hand. Cards in your hand come from your deck. Take a peek if you want to know what's still inside. Well, I already know what's still inside. It's a pretty easy deck to keep track of. Of course, you don't always draw the perfect cards. That's where discarding helps. You can select any number of cards in your hand to discard, and the new ones will replace them from your deck. Does it cost anything? Did you notice this icon? It means Vito has an ability. Yes, I saw it. Yeah, he increases damage for every 10 we spend. So we want to keep you. That's 6. I think we're going to... How do I discard again? Oh, okay. Okay, we don't lose the energy from that. Okie dokie, that's good. He's going to increase his damage if we go full 10. But that's also the most damage we can do. For every stab combo. So it's going to be a decent multiplier on that. So let's go ahead and stab. So he's going to increase his damage by 1, which is going to suck. Why did it... I pressed space. Why are you undoing it when I... Fight me, game. Yeah, play. I pressed space to actually advance it, but apparently that did not work. Took 2 damage there. Our candy, I mean, is the best we're going to be doing with that. Let's discard you, and you. We're going to go ahead and drop those in. And that is not going to be lethal, but it's going to get us extra buttons. So he doesn't get a damage upgrade. He's going to do 1. So if we don't spend the full amount... Yeah, space for some reason is just doing the last thing I clicked, which is mildly irritating. And we just kill him this turn. We did get some extra boutons. And we're going to go with that, and that. We're going to go our full hand. Why not? And yeah, it toggles the last one. For some reason, I was thinking space was going to be advance and, like, use all your stuff, but I guess not. I kind of wish there was a button to just, like, space to advance. Maybe it's enter? Choose your reward. You can banish cards, we can stitch up, or we can get 5 boutons. I'm going to go for the stitch up, because we're going to need it. I'm going to be losing a lot of health early on. There you are. Step up and feast your eyes. You got fresh stock. These weapons aren't like the toys you already swing. Each one of them packs a special punch. You can pick one that plays nice with those patches you grabbed last time and make them work together. Also snagged a fresh skill. Grab it in as fancy. See how it behaves in combat. Your call. Skills aren't weapons. Some hit for damage. Others boost it. You can patch you up if you block. Okay. So these, I'm guessing, are... One of them is going to... No, they cost money. So we have 13 for each HP lost. Adds 1 to multiplier if this patch has no adjacent patches unless it's another dolphin. Has 5 extra damage for every stab weapon played in the combo. Yeah, that plays into our setup. That leaves us with 6. And it looks like we can't unlock these bottom ones. We can only unlock these. It's kind of weird that that patch just doesn't exist there. I wonder if Broken Heart is for each one lost that turn, or whether it's for each one you're down from max. Because I could see this being a ride low on health kind of thing. We're going stabby stab. I'm going to go ahead and just... I think I'm going to grab the pink dolphin. And that... I wish I could see what my overall multiplier was, but this would mess with it anyway. So, next fight. We probably need to start getting rid of the cards we don't need. We are going pure stab. All cards in your combo have a 25% chance to be banished. Oh no, strike 3. Bambino deals 1 damage for every 3 rounds of combat. Oh god. That's actually awful. So 1 in 4 chance anything we play out is going to just be gone. Well, I'm going to discard those. And I'm going to discard those. And I don't think we actually have any more stabs in here. No, we don't. So that's 8 right there. So we're going to get 1 point... Let's see, 4 by 4 is 16, so it's going to be 2.6 times. So that's going to be... like, what, 100 and something. And we're going to lose one of these units. One of these items. That sucks. Oh, it doesn't look like anything got banished that time, at least. He's down to 68. You guys next to each other. Let's discard... Oh, we don't have enough to do anything else. We're going to keep those 2. Think I'm going to discard the boxing gloves. And we got supercharges, darn. Well, that's 6. We got a 0.4 multiplier there. We got 2 left, or we could do one of the swords. We don't win this round. But we might be able to get some stars next round? No, we didn't. Okay, so it's just stab. It's still not bad. We have an okay combo. We're not doing well on health. This does not have a really good way to build a shield. Unless you go for like an entire shield deck. You'd actually... Early on, we're going to be just juggling life back and forth until we get that set up. I'll let you choose a trophy. On top of that, I'll help you recover... Oh, whenever we beat bosses like that, we get HP. And there's more boutons. And they do seem to give escalating buttons as we get further on. Well fought, Toby. Choose your reward. Increase the chance of getting rare items in the shop. Your max energy is set to 25. You don't regain energy after each combo. Oh, no. That would be really cool, but I have a feeling it's one of those where, yes, this is amazing early on whenever the enemies have reasonable amounts of life, but you're going to hit a hard cap. So it's between VIP card and in max HP. We're going to go max HP. We need it for our first run. Behold today's daily special. These services let you do all sorts of tricks to your cards, like upgrading a skill or sharpening a weapon. Feeling sweet, you also sell candies. See that rope above my head? If stock disappoints you, tug it and refresh everything. Oh, this is very familiar. Gain 1 button for every 2 discards left after every combat. That would actually be kind of nice. We've got the increased max trophy. Okay, so that's an upgrade for 3. We'll have to keep that one in mind. Rotated patch. I forget how to rotate now. Two multiplier if your weapon in combos have the same amount of damage. Gain 1, but I think we're going to take this one for sure. Just for some extra boutons to spend on stuff. Econ. Permanently gets 2 extra damage for every hit with this weapon. So that's just an escalating one as well. And it's yellow too, so that's more buttons too. That's 6. We only have 8 left, so it's either this or this. I'm going to take the stab. I don't think we sell any of these. Can I sell cards? No, I don't think I can. No. I was contemplating if I could. If I could, that'd be very, very nice. Why are these the same price, by the way? I'm going to go ahead and take the strawberry donut. And next fight. Yes, I'm spending everything I have. It's fine. It's our first playthrough. We're not expecting to get super far. Versus the Huggernaut. At least our creative names and the style is actually really cool on it. We have stabs. And we actually have 3 stabs. They all cost 2. He doesn't have any special abilities. He's going to do 1 damage regardless. I think that's what we roll with, and we're just going to keep our discards for the most part. So we should actually get, what, 3 point... No, it's 3 of them, so it's going to be 12, so it's going to be like 3.2 or something like that. So tripling our damage. That's always nice. We don't have another yellow combo, unfortunately, so I'm going to go with that. That leaves us with 1. I think I actually go for you, because that's going to be 9 damage. It's not going to kill him, but we are going to take 1 damage from this. Now, one thing we could do is that, and then we'd save our star for whenever we can actually do things with stars. Means less damage this turn, but... we have those, so that can give us a shield. Do I get... this was only 2. And that'll get us buttons. And that's basically... that's paying itself off. And I don't think we win this round, but we at least block 1 damage. I do find it mildly awkward that we are... I'm going to do both of those for sure. Yeah, it's just mildly awkward that we have... We only have 3 left there. That they have a life bar and we have life pips. I'm used to a lot of games like this having it where you have the same kind of life resources. So it's easier to judge, oh, this is strong, this is weak. But instead, the enemies are very much 1 here. So yeah, we'll get that reward. 13 from that. I am fine. Do we need the heal? Not yet. I'm going to go ahead and add marking counters to them. Umbrella is going to be a yellow star. Now, I could go blue squares, like I was mentioning before. But we don't have that. We could add a brand to it. All of these are not really our go-to on that. Adds a copy of selected card to your hand, disappears after fight. We're going to go ahead and grab that blue gummy bear for sure. We're going to go ahead and do a rebranding unit. So we have yellow, yellow. We're going to get yellow. Oh, we only have the choice of... Select a charge to change one of its brands to one of your choice. Confirm. None of these seem interesting. And then we have another normal fight. He gets extra damage if we use too many cards in a combo. That's going to suck a little bit. I'm just going to go into the next fight. We're going to save our boutons. I'm liking this for the most part. There's a few things that are kind of like, kind of sideways. And deals extra damage. Cool. Dude has 700 life. I think this might be an okay opener. We're going to be taking a lot of damage on this one, because we don't have a lot of multipliers. I'm just trying to get up to a lot of stabs. Oh, we have the odd thing there. He's going to get extra damage on this one, but we're going to get hella multipliers. We could leave one out. Can I rearrange you so we actually get more butons? Because that's 4 of these. That's going to be 16, so it's going to be a 3.6 times damage. He's going to knock us down to 3. I could go with 3 of them and just get the buton. Yeah, we're going to keep him just at 1 damage. I think we might lose here, though. Because we don't have a ton in the way of multipliers. And he's not even halfway, but we are. That increases its damage. We're going to do that? Or do we do that? I think we do that. Yeah, these aren't adding as much damage as one would hope. They're 10 damage. They're less efficient. Until I think we upgrade them. He has 1 more stab coming in. And then we need to be able to do hundreds of damage in 1 turn. I don't think we're going to. Yeah, we're at 1 life. So I am going to have to discard. Until we get what we need. And that's 10 of them. This is our hope and pray. Oh, we can't use that? Oh, selected weapon card. Use. All of these are stars, so we're going to get more resources out of it, but I don't know if we're going to have enough damage to kill him off. We might. Because I'm not mathing that in my head. We're just going for it. Nope, we got him. We're at 1 life, though. Which sucks. We got a decent number of buttons out of it. Get reward. Definitely have to take the life. I so want the banish, though. You bastards. Yeah, I'm bad at this game right now. We're going to take that. Let's go ahead and upgrade you, so you actually are useful. 4 extra damage for each brand seal in the combo. And I'll take you. We do actually go down to 0 quite a bit. That guy is only 7. So you're going to go there. And that leaves us with 5. So yeah, we're going to just take the damage ones. We're going to go a little bit ham on it and just try and get a huge-ass multiplier. It's going to be a boss fight, which is going to suck. I didn't check what you actually have as far as your abilities. Deal half damage unless you have 0 energy remaining in combo. Cool. Discard those. We're looking for a big opener of all stabs. Oh, and we can only discard one. Well, we're going to just send those. Yeah, we're not going to get it on this opening attack, so just go for it. Thankfully, we already double our damage. Okay, so this is our big combo. I don't know if we're going to need all this. But we're going for broke here, my guys. I don't think this is going to be 1,000 damage. But it's going to be a decent amount. It was close. So now all we need is 46 damage in this one round. Could do that. That should be enough because we're setting it to 0. Unfortunately, this won't... Oh, actually, no, this should be enough with the other multiplier we have for all the stabs. Because, yeah, it'll be 70 doubled because of the dolphin. And then it'll be extra for that, and we don't get the solar panel bonus. This should be fine. Please heal me. Yeah, we're looking like that. We have 1 life. Fought Toby. Well fought, Toby. Choose your reward. Enemies lose 10% of their max HP for each point of damage blocked. Cannot fall below 1 HP by this effect. 2 extra patch slots. 2 extra discards. We're going to go for more discards, because that'll get us more money in the long run. Oh, that's actually kind of neat. If we go like this... Oh, that's a big buff. We also have another umbrella. Oh, man. I need to start getting rid of cards is what I need to do, but umbrella is a great pick again. So that'd be 10. Yeah, we don't have the money to do everything I want to do, because that would be like 13 right there, and then we wouldn't be able to afford this. Can I lock it? So that locks that one in. I think we're actually going to lock you in and get these 2. And this is only 3. Oh, they merge. That I did not know that. I didn't need to unlock the extra slot. Dang it. And we are going to increase the damage of... That's at 36 damage already. Good lord. We're going to go with probably the Rusty Nail. Because we want as many, like, decent weapons as possible. We have 3 left. We've already bought that. I think we go ahead and get this. And let's go ahead and see what the schedule is. Next fight is just a regular guy who doesn't have anything. This one deals extra damage on any round where cards were banished. We're not doing any banishing. And then we have Abracaplush. Are we just stumbling into, like, a mediocre deck? Does that mean I can leave now, Mr. Boris? Do you want to leave? Lose a combat and you're out of here for good. We got another squishy. 1600, like, what? The life scaling on the enemies is rough. We have more discards. He's going to do... Oh, he's doing 2 damage. Oh, we've lost this one. Oh. Yeah, there's no way we can win this one unless we get a perfect hand. So we're going to start discarding stuff. We're going to need a perfect hand multiple times in a row as well. There's all stabs. We'll go ahead and use this. We're going to use this on you. How much damage is this going to do? It might actually do decent damage. It did okay. As far as our discards, this is absolute garbage hand. We're going to have to just take this hit, I think. And just hope we draw enough stabs to win this one. We might have actually done that. I think we get with the 2.5 multiplier instead. So we get rid of that one. Move this over here so we get more of these. So we get more boutons. And I think we get a 5 times multiplier off of this. Yeah, we do. Yeah, these fights are... Whew. It's hard to avoid damage in this, is the thing I'm noticing, unfortunately. I'm not a huge fan of that. Because a lot of games like this really do lean into allowing you to do more interesting things because you have the blocks. We're going to take you. We don't care about the cost of the cards, unfortunately. I'm going to go ahead and roll that. So that re-rolls these as well. If we're wanting multiples of those, this might be the way. We're going to go with... you. Costs 5 to do the next reroll, so that's not going to matter. And yeah, we can't rotate single slot ones, so that can only do so much. So I think we go with the gummy bears instead. Yeah, there's not much else we can do. Unfortunate. Yeah, I don't think we're going to win this next one. Yeah, he's going to one-shot us. We would have to win on first round, and there's nothing we can do about that. We have all stabs. I don't think we're going to have enough of a multiplier. $183 times, that's 2.5. And then we have 5 of those for an extra 2, so that's going to be 4.5. That's 6.5. Yeah, we don't win. I think we deal about like half of his life. Yeah, a little bit. No, we dealt a bit, like more than 2/3, but still. We got some levels. I don't know what these are. Stab weapons deal 2 times damage. Oh, we're unlocking patches that would actually be useful for us. Nice. Deal damage equal to 3 times your total buttons. Ooh. But it goes away whenever you use it. I think it's only banished for that battle. You don't look so good, boy. Ha 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 ha. And we can do a new run. We got total buttons earned 85. Main menu. Is there meta progression in this besides just the unlocks? I don't think so. That is mildly unfortunate. I like the concept. There's a few things that are kind of like to me at the moment. Mainly, it seems like you either go money and hopefully you get something that just does massive amounts of damage, Or you, and the scaling is just ridiculously high. Or you try and go block. And I think block may be the way to go. You know what, let's do one more run. I wasn't going to do a super long run today, but you have to win to get it. Thanks, game. How many stages are there? 12? So we actually got pretty decent way in there. We were almost to the end of a tournament. So I think we want to be going for the blues out of everything. Okay, stab you in the face. Oh, we don't have enough energy for that. Oops. Okay, we'll do that. Get ourselves a damage multiplier possibly soon. Maybe? Question mark? Although we don't have econ boost for discard, so let's just discard a little bit. Okay, so that would be... Let's discard those two. Wow. You are not giving me anything worthwhile. Bite me, game. I mean, that's enough to kill him, but I was hoping for getting another combo for buttons. Get reward. I am going to go ahead and add counters. We're going to probably go... I liked the stabs. The stabs were pretty good. They're nice, cheap. We can stack a bunch of them. So I'm going to go block this time. Wonder if I can stack a multiple block on a single card. I didn't even think about that. 3 or more? That actually works for our strategy. Got blue gummy, 10 damage to all weapons in hand. That's actually a really good buy. I don't think we buy any of those. I think we lock you and you, because we're going to buy you next time. I want to see. Okay, that's actually swapping them. So I'm going to go... Can we swap that to a blue? That counts. Oh! I hope that works how I think it works. We're going to lock all of those. I think. We're going stabs. So next fight, we just fight Vito. He's going to do some damage to us. We'll be fine. So it gets extra damage if we spend our full 10. So we don't want to spend our full 10. We don't have the discard bonuses yet, so let's just discard those. So that would be 7. Or we could just go like that. We still have 1 energy, so he doesn't get the damage bonus. Yeah, blue is absolutely the way to go, I think. And we don't have another blue to test this out on, unfortunately. So I think we go with that. Take 1 damage on this one. I should have actually saved that nail so I could test it. That's still not enough to kill him. Use that candy you got there. I'm already aware of it. I didn't want to use it this early because I have a feeling we're going to be getting heals anyway. Get reward. We can expel a card. We can get 2 HP back, or we can get 5 butons. We're going to start banishing cards. I don't like these, so these are going away. Gain 2 discards, extra 4 energy, draw 2 cards. Phantom Strike is not what we want. We're going to lock you. We're going to take this. We don't care about the skill upgrade. That's not worth anything to us. We're going to go ahead and get you. I'm on the fence about the stabs, but we're going that with the deck anyway. We're focusing in on these. This is going to be a boss fight. So, next fight, we actually haven't seen any of the umbrellas, which makes me kind of sad. He's got 260 life. For every 3 rounds of combat, he gets extra damage. All your cards have a combo have a 25% chance to be banished. That sucks. Oh, it only adds 1? That's bullcrap. Well, the mechanic on that does not work how I thought it would. If I were to have a recommendation for them, if this is going to be the case where it doesn't add both squares, don't let players do that. That is just actually kind of awful feeling. And we should be fine for just killing him this time. We don't have enough of those to actually do anything, but... And we should get enough multipliers for this. Get the reward. And we get the same... Oh, no, we get a clone card. Yeah, I wasted resources getting that. That kind of actually irritates me a little bit. We're going to go... VIP card. We don't have anything we want to dupe anyway. Anchors. That's Pierce. Adjacent weapon cards in the combo will hit 1 more time. See, that one has 2 reds on it. Why? Well, of course we're going to buy you. We're going to go ahead and grab that. And use it on... this one. That leaves us with 3 to mess with. Gain 1 of the following random effects. Draw 1 card, gain 1 HP, gain 2 energy, or gain 1 block. We're going to go with the white chocolate. Plus 2 multipliers. Huge. I think that's all of our resources, so next fight it is. We're going stabs again. That's for sure. Okay, so we actually get damage multipliers for that stuff. And he's going to do 1 damage to us, which kind of sucks. Okay, so this can go out. I like that the stabs are actually relatively cheap. So you actually go there. This should be lethal. No, it's not. It was almost. Thought we did we block that or no? Oh, we didn't get it. We didn't get another shield because of the card order. Oops. That's a my bad. That was a my fault. I took damage there. I wasn't. There was a reason I had them in that order. Get reward. Absolute butt reward. Do we go for the heal or do we go for the... We're going for the marking counter. I'm going to go with... shield on you. The +1 multiplier for each candy owned. For each other toy weapon in your combo. We don't have a lot of toy weapons yet. Because we are currently sitting with, like, Rusty Nail and stuff. I don't think those are toys. Paper Sword might be. I don't know if there's a... I think it has to have toy in the name. I'm thinking going with these skills and using Magic Barrier might be a good one, but it's rare. We have 9 resources, so I think we go... We lock you. Buy that. Buy this. And you go in on another Rusty Nail. And I think we just go into the next fight. Yeah, there were 2 toy weapons there. I can't afford both of them. I'm not going to go that route. Play 4 or more cards in a combo. Nice. You're a jerk. And play. I need to eventually get rid of all these supercharges. They are just in the way. I don't know if we even win this round. And at least we do actually block this next round. But yeah, block seems to be the way to go. We need more of it. Okay, do we have... I'm giving up damage for this. But I am looking for another block card. There we go. So it's going to be like that. We don't get all of our discard multipliers. We do get the multipliers from these. We get 1 block for this turn, so we prevent 1 damage. Oh, and we just kill him with it. I didn't even think about that outcome. I'm too concerned about not losing life. I think the balancing, it feels weird in this. We're gonna have to go Stitch Service. I want that other one, but we can't afford to just sit there taking unnecessary damage. Broken Bottle is... I don't know what. It's a piercing for 0. Breaks permanently after being played, adds a glass shard. What does a glass shard do? Is a glass... if glass shard is slashing, I don't want that. I can't see what the glass shard does because it doesn't let me nest those very much. I would love to know. That would be absolutely wonderful. I mean, we're gonna not be taking that, so we have 9. Does nothing. So we go ahead and grab you. You sit down here. We're gonna add 10 to our other Rusty Nail. That leaves us with 1. We don't actually get a lot of healing items, which is a little bit weird. I'm gonna save that. Chuckles is a boss fight. Start combat. Chuckles permanently adds 3 head balloon cards to your deck. Deals 1 damage for each head balloon in your hand. And we follow that up with... I guess we go boxing gloves with it. Yeah, I'm not sure our plan for this fight. I'm not even sure we win this one. Okay, so you go there. this goes over here. Okay, so we get 1 block. I don't think we do our +2 multiplier candy yet. I think we just keep this rolling. And he just hits our shield, and then I think we win this. Oh, never mind. Oh, maybe we do. That should kill him. Our reward is a choice between 15 buttons, offered 1 extra item in each type of the shop. You start each 2 times multiplier, but you start each combat with 1 HP. That is absolute ass because we don't have shields. We're taking the buttons. I think, yeah, he restored a good chunk of our life. That's fine. Has +4 damage for each stab weapon in your deck. That's good for us. I mean, we're going to lock you. We're taking this for sure. That's a +2 multiplier. I'm going to buy you, and I'm going to get this. How much does that leave us with? Okay, so we have a 28 damage stab there. Question is, do I get this? I'm not going to bother with the picture piece. Gonna buy that. And I think we re-roll. Oh, reduce the energy cost. Not really that useful. If your combo contains only skill cards, none of those are useful for us. I don't think we really mess with any of the rest of those. I think we will just go ahead and reduce energy cost. We need to get rid of those ASAP. Out of what we have... Frankly, this does not seem like a super useful skill, but we're going to try and get one of these down to 0. Do I waste my reroll? No. I'm going to just go to the next fight. Yeah, last time we got to stage 9, I believe. So we're doing a little bit better. That gets played for 2. I think we actually can play our entire hand. And this is going to do a decent amount of damage. We do get 1 block as well, so we're only going to take 1 damage. I hate that those don't vanish after dealing with the big boss guy. Feels a little cheap. And we'll go with... Paper Sword. I don't think this is going to be lethal on him. He's going to do 2 damage. This guy hurts. He puts us so freaking far behind. I don't agree with the 2 life damage on these guys. But what you gonna do about it? Probably nothing, judging by the fact that it's giving me absolute shit. Because, yeah, thanks, game. I think we've actually just lost. No, we barely beat him, but that... The lack of card removal in the shops, I think, is hurting me quite a bit as well. I'm used to being able to do that a little bit more regularly. And yeah, we're going to have to take that. We're not going to survive a fight if we don't. And the healing rate whenever we get up to these 2 damage guys, absolute crap as well. I mean, that's 5 points for another +1 multiplier. Double the damage of this weapon if you have no block. We haven't been able to get block regularly, so we might as well take it. Yeah, that's actually... I'm sorry for getting salty about that one, but that... Oof. Oof. Feels bad. Yeah, and we're gonna try. But I don't think anything is going to work for us, unfortunately. I don't think we're making it past 9 today. Each time you draw a card, its energy cost increases or decreases by 1 at random. Oh, fucking lovely. That's gonna make life absolute shit. And yeah, we die next round anyway. No, we got more buttons. Yay. But we really don't have an easy way to stop from dying. Yeah, this is not going to kill him. We don't have enough life. I mean, we can use these, maybe? And, oh, that guy only costs 2, so I might as well throw it in there. And also, it's the fact that these don't seem to, like, stack properly. Oh, no, we beat him. Okay. Oh, yeah, because of the sword. Hadoip. Yeah, I think the balancing is off. It feels very awkward. At least compared to the rewards. Maybe it's just I haven't unlocked enough stuff as well. For every bash, the card played at the center of your combo deals 2 times damage. Cool. I'm not interested in that. Rebranding. Carrot. Oh, and that can just change it. I think we're going to go ahead and change you from that to that. So we at least have a chance at getting the... Oh, and we have candies. We'll do white chocolate. That leaves us with 5. We're not going to be able to afford anything if we do it. 5 times remaining energy, so that could do 40. And it destroys itself. You know what? Let's see what else is in the game at least. Upgrade 1 skill. We don't use that. Don't have anything from those. I still wish I could dive further down into that, see what a glass shard does. We blocked 1 or more damage during combat. Oh, that would actually be a good one. It's extremely hard to force a build, which is another thing that you kind of want to be able to do in this type of game. You guys saw that too, right? That only gives us 1 block, unfortunately. I see how this is working because it's connecting to both of these. My opinion on that is, this may be a controversial opinion. We move this to the right over here, it's still going to do it. But in my opinion, it should just give 2. Whatever's on the card should just be added to the combo. It simplifies everything. Makes it more straightforward from a design perspective. Does it make it harder to balance? To an extent. But I think that's all we can do there. We're going to go ahead and use you for the multiplier. We're going to use you for the candies. Hey, we got a heal there. We're not going to die on this round, at least. But I don't think we win. And he's going to do +1 damage, because it's an even round. So I don't think we survive this, even if we somehow pull a block out of our ass. Yeah, there's no way for me to Even if we eat that, even if this gives us an extra life, it does nothing. Do I guess we just go with you? That, I mean, that gives us one block. We'll survive. Because he's going to do 2 to our face. And it doesn't feel right. I like the core concept of the game. I love the aesthetic. The aesthetic is absolutely freaking awesome. But it feels like balance was not a concern. It felt like we have a bunch of cool ideas, but we didn't balance it out properly especially considering this is supposed to be the easy mode. And the progression is doing nothing to... this is going to be a very, very kind of probably controversial take on it. The progression, and I know that a lot of people love, oh, progression, it adds new options to show up in the shop. It's... The way that works with these types of games is progression, in my opinion, should be kind of augmenting your actual playthrough, not unlocking new things in the shops. Simply because by unlocking just new things in the shops and being like, hey, here's more things you could find, you're making it so that it is even more difficult to go for a strategy. If you have a pool of 10 items that could show up in, say, the card slots, and you pull 4 each time, you're going to have a little bit of reliability in like what kind of things you can get before, say, the halfway point of a run. If you up that to 30 with the stuff that you've unlocked, all of a sudden that reliability goes away. This is kind of a similar principle that we use whenever we are building decks for TCGs or CCGs. And you end up with the thing of, okay, I need deck thinning to counteract the randomness that is forced by a minimum deck size. That's fairly standard in design. This is an issue that I see a lot of roguelites fall into. Is like, oh, you now have new toys. Cool, I like the idea of new toys. They're awesome. Instead of having it reduce my ability to pick what I need, push it over to possibly, oh, you unlocked a new character or a new deck. Give me a new toy to play through with. New starting character. That way I'd be able to be like, oh, this character has a stab theme. They're going to draw from this set of cards. I'm not going to be able to get all of the bears cards, but I would still be able to get the stab cards. That's how you can add more fun toys without increasing the RNG factor. I like the idea, think it needs a little bit of balancing, and it does fall into one of the standard roguelike tropes. I love the aesthetic, I love the music, and I do think that the story is kind of interesting from like a twisted Toy Story kind of perspective. But right now, I think it still needs a little bit more time in the oven for me to be really like, this is a game you must play! It's fun. It's enjoyable, you'll be able to pass a good 10-15 hours on it. But the RNG will get to me. So keep gaming, have fun, peace out, this has been Alzorath, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!